Hey, it's your reigning supreme, the Dog Queen. Welcome back to my channel. And so today we are finally reviewing Catty Noir. You see, I was going to wait for her to go on sale, but I am an impulsive bitch, so I went ahead and bought her. I found her at Walmart. She finally just now started popping up, like, I want to say a month later. Yeah, probably about a month later. So yeah, that's great. Finally have her. And as for packaging, it's the same old boring packaging that we see, just shell case with stupid rectangular shit. And then we see her little artwork with Claudine and Frankie right there, and it says Catty Noir. And then right there, it shows Amulet. And then Monster High on this side. Then her little symbols are cat music notes. No, those are treble clefs. Her phone, her microphone, her hoop earrings, a star, a shattered mirror, amulet, and then a cat-shaped heart with a 13 in it. Then on the back, we have the full artwork, which looks good. We live for this, I guess. It's still not my favorite style. She looks like a little weird here. And I do wish that we had more of like that G1 simpler yet like angular type of design. I think that style was really good, and I don't think that this fits G3 very well either. Anyways, we can see Frankie, Claudine, Laguna, and Draculaura on the back from the refresh line. Unfortunately, it looks like they did not have Cleo here, because Cleo is a part of a later wave with Spectra. So as soon as Spectra and Core Refresh Cleo start showing up, I will do reviews of them instantly, because those two, so good. And then right here, all we have is Monster Type Pop Star Performer Werecat, Monster Must-Haves, Sheet Muse Ick, and Lucky Mirror, and then Monster Pet Amulet. And then she is made in Indonesia, like all of the Core Refresh line dolls and the later Core line dolls. And then there is her barcode. And now let's go ahead and unbox this bitch. So now we have Miss Catherine out of the box, but I will just put her down right there while we look at everything else. So firstly, we have her backpack, which is a giant heart that has a little like broken part to it. It has 13 and 2 little zippers, cat ears, and like a shark type looking shit. Then we have this little silver chain for the straps. I have just never been a fan of these tight little backpacks that they've been doing for G3. They're never cute to me. I prefer a purse, because I think the backpacks can be cute. Like, look at Rainbow Junior High, where they're like made out of fabric and they're like look like actual backpacks, and then you put them on and it just is so fucking cute. But these just are just okay. Look, I would prefer an actual like purse versus this. And then it does open, but there's these 2 giant nubs from the straps, so it's just taking up a lot of space. Anyways, then we have her water bottle, which has a little 13 on it, and it's glittery, and then there's a little silver chain and stuff on it. It's fine. Don't really care about this one. And then we have, what else is a mediocre accessory? I guess this is the next mediocre accessory. It is a little like music sheet binder thing with like cracked leather, and there's a 13 on there. And it's supposed to look like a binder, but they made it out of cardboard, which unfortunately, with how they packed it into plastic, it came bent straight out of the box. So what the fuck is that? Then on the inside, we have music notes, then Shooting Stars and Search Inside, and Steal the Show, which are 3 songs in G1's Boo York movie. Now, when it comes to this accessory, I think it was great in theory, but it needed to be made out of plastic because this is already not going to be turning out well. So I'm going to put packaging tape on it to like laminate it, so hopefully it can last. And then we have her sunglasses, which are blue and are the only pops of blue in her entire outfit. I don't know why they did that. And it's also like pretty flexible plastic that I feel like could break. So I think these are gonna break for a lot of kids. But they're heart-shaped and they have little, like this lens is shattered, which is fun. It's a lot more bluer in person because on camera it's a little like light blue, but no, it's like a little darker blue than this. Anyway, then we have the cool accessories, which are her pet, which Catty has never gotten a pet. So this is our first pet. Her name is Amulet. She has a giant star right here. A little hairless cat because you can see some wrinkles by the head. And on the bod, there's some wrinkles. It's hard to see, but they are there. And then pink eyes and a little bit of purple eyeshadow on it. And then like a little pink fur boa, like very fabulous. I do like this pet. Definitely not one of my fave pets, but definitely well made as well, as it's not as hollow as other pets. And the little nose is painted as well. So pretty nice. And then we have the microphone, which is cool as hell. They actually painted the little Catty name right there on the mic. Just super cute. And then we have the handheld mirror, which is pink, has a little 13, little shatter motif, and little cat ears on the top. And then this side is a shattered mirror with really nice texture. And then it's just like painted silver, and it's not the thickest or most pigmented paint, so it doesn't coat all the way. And then we have her phone, which I still love that they're doing the phones. Her eye coffin is all silver with little cat ears and like studs going around the case. The screen itself is really cool. Like it has a little pink sparkly down there and a 13, and then her like skullet, I think. And then it's just printed to be shattered. So it's a little shattered phone screen. And I think that is perfect for her. And it just looks so cool. Then on the back, it's like crystallized and there's a little 13. So pretty cool. I do like this phone. And now we can finally get into Catty herself. So where to start? So let's just go up with her hair first. Her hair is gorgeous. It is just all pink saran. I'm pretty sure it's the same pink as Draculaura. Maybe a little more like magenta-y or fuchsia-y than Draculaura's, but I'm pretty sure it's the same shade. And then there are micro braids rooted into the hairline, and it looks really, really good. Unfortunately, I have seen some people's come out because they weren't sealed in properly. Hopefully mine stay in. Praying. But my issue with the micro braids is that like that's awesome for collectors and they know how to treat it. A child, if you give this to a kid, they're gonna be like, oh, let me just brush right through it with like a regular brush, and then brushing through all of the micro braids that are there, and then it's just whatever, you know? So not the smartest idea for kids because they're just gonna ruin the micro braids. So that's an unfortunate thing that they did not think about. Oh my God, there's a little tea tie that went through one of the micro braids. Okay, we're good. And then she has her little cat ears. The cat ears are not painted pink on the inside like G1 Catties, unfortunately, which is fine, I guess. And then her little earring up here is a little heart hoop. I think it's supposed to go like that, so it's stays like a hoop, or like down here, because in packaging it went up here, but I think it's supposed to be like a hoop, so be down here. My issue is that we needed more. Like, we needed another piercing on this side too. Like, come on. One. Like, you can give us more of the same sculpt. Like, that's perfectly fine. It's a cute little heart hoop. Give us more. Like, fucking prudes. And then we have a little pink baby hairs on the top. Super cute. The same little fur tufts that all of the werewolves and werecats have. And then her eyebrows are like a dark pink because painted on her beautiful skin. Then her face is prone to wonkiness, so it took me a bit, but I had to search through like 7 different Catties to find one that was good. So this one has a beautiful like eye placement, and she has pink eyes with the little cat eye thing, and then she has little stars, like little sparkle glints in her eyes, which are gorgeous. And then she has graphic liner that is pink up to here, then the rest goes in silver, and then a little bit of gray eyeshadow down here, and little heart, or not hearts, little stars right there. So that's super cute. Her nose is painted a brown color, so unfortunately, due to her skin tone, it's not even noticeable. And I would have preferred the pink nose that we got in G1. Then her lips are gorgeously like ombre, and they're like a deep red color. Yeah, and just glossy ombre, very like natural lip, and very fabulous. I have seen a lot of wonky and like really strokey lips on Catty, so that is another thing to be aware of with the wonk. And then we move on to this choice of an outfit. We have a gorgeous little like 13 heart locket thing with gems on it. Super cute, don't mind that. This ugly thing is what I mind, because it is made out of the like material that you use for like the 3D holographic thing, and it's probably for this like sheen effect and all, and it's like ruffled, and it's a jacket, and it's just not really that cute, and I hate this sound, so bear with me. This is what it sounds like. Ugh, I hate that. I hate it. It makes my skin crawl. I hate that sound so much. So the fact that they made an entire jacket for her in it is horrid. And I don't really like touching it either. So we're gonna undo it, because there's Velcro under the jacket suit for like easy removal, which I appreciate. But yeah, that's this thing. That's the jacket. I will never see this thing again. I hate it so much. I may even just try and sell it or something, because I don't want this. It's ew. So yeah, that's not fun. But other than that, it's a fine outfit. I do wish that she had the fur coat that she originally was going to get, or at least like a fur vest that Claudine got. So yeah, I'm gonna put Stella's Rainbow High fur coat on her, and hopefully that looks great. And as you can see, she does have like an entirely new body sculpt, which I will get into. Like I'll remove all of her clothes and we can look at her new body sculpt. But yeah, her skin is also, instead of like just straight up black, it's a super dark like indigo color. Or no, maybe not indigo. I don't know. It's like super dark purple, and then there's like the holographic sheen to it that they give Laguna, Cleo, and Abby. So now Catty joins the iridescent skin squad. Good for her. Then she does still have like the fur tufts on her wrist, and the standard clawed hand mold that we see with Claudine. Then for her little dress, there's little straps up here, and it's like this asymmetric cut over here of a gorgeous little shattered mirror fabric that's reminiscent of her G1 doll, which this is a lot better for that little motif than they did in G1. Like, this is beautiful, and I love how it reflects. Gorgeous. And then we have this little side that is a little pink like sports spandexy material that they often use on Laguna. But yeah, it's super cute. This is all one piece though, unfortunately. But yeah, super cute. Love this dress. Then we have this thick ass belt, which is supposed to be like 3 belts stacked upon each other. And then a little broken heart buckle right here, and a 13, all painted silver. But unfortunately, these chains were not painted silver and were left the same translucent pink. So I'm actually going to paint the chains to be silver, so it adds a little bit more to it. But yeah, don't hate the belt. And then we have her boots, which are these little knee-high boots, which are great. It looks like she has little teeny tiny feet, but they're the same size as the standard Monster High doll. They're not the bigger feet that Abby has, because, you know, makes sense. She's not a Yeti, she is a werecat. But yeah, we have just all these like belts that have like a little shatter texture to it, or like shard texture, and then we have a couple chains, and then we have a little I thought that was a heart, but no, it's just a bunch of like mirror shards on the bottom of like for the sole of the shoe right here, and then the bottom of her shoes are just little broken hearts, like shattered mirror hearts. Super cool. But unfortunately they only painted this little broken heart buckle and this buckle right here. They didn't paint anything else. No chains, no nothing. And I think that is lazy as hell. So yeah, now that we're done looking at that, at the whole doll, I can have my little rant, because they did not give this bitch enough painted detail. Necklace, fine. We've seen plenty of just solid color necklaces. This belt needed more paint. These shoes, severely lacking paint. Like, what the hell? We know they can do it. Just look at the original core Frankie. Like, and it just pisses me off. Like, this has been a recurring issue where they just don't paint the shoes for whatever reason. It's like, ugh. And then even on the accessories, like, this wasn't painted in enough. And then this, 0 painted detail. This, also 0 painted detail. Like, we even got some painted details on Draculaura's bag and stuff. Like, come on. Like, give the budget higher. Oh, and not to mention, they cut off her gorgeous, like, fur coat in the concept art in favor of this ugly thing that I don't even like to touch. And if I don't like to touch it, I'm sure kids really don't like to touch it. So that was a big flop on them. And I hope that we get better quality clothing for Catty in the future, now that they've made her body sculpt. Because her body sculpt, I think, is the whole reason why she got so, like, gypped in the fashion and paint department. Because this is a solid-ass body. Like, she's not hollow at all like you'd think she is. She's fucking solid. So now that they have this sculpt, I'm hoping and praying that when they make another Catty that she has a much better outfit. Actually, this is fine. But much more paint detailing and a little bit more of a nicer outfit. All right, now let's go ahead and undress her so you can see the cool new body sculpt. All right, so here is her new body sculpt, which is gorgeous. This is the very first plus-size doll I've seen in my life. So this is amazing. Like, truly, truly plus-sized. Like, we have thicker arms, way broader shoulders. Like, she's not really hourglass. Like, maybe a little bit, but that's for her, like, joint mobility. Because you can even see, like, right here, her stomach pops out a bit. She's got a thick-ass ass and a thick-ass tail, which I actually really love, the thick-ass tail. Like, you can hang her, and it's so cute. Anyways, then you have, like, really, really big thighs and calves, and it's just amazing. I love, 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 love her body sculpt. She even has little rolls right here, which, like, even further accentuates what they wanted, which is that she's a thick girl, and I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Ew, that song by Camila Cabello. I love it, I love it, I love it. Anyway, I promise I don't have ADHD. I just, no filter right now. And this is just a great, great, great body, because they also made all the right ranges of motion accessible, especially the chest joint, which I noticed on the bigger, like bigger dolls like Draculaura and Abby, like they have way more chest mobility than the smaller dolls, which is great. That's a big plus size. I meant plus side. Anyway, then we have little thigh joint, which they did do a great job right there, and the knee joint, which mine's a little tough, but it is bending. So there you go, like a whole 90-degree angle right there. Like they did a really, really good job at sculpting this body. So there we go. That is Miss Catty. Hate to end this review with her being naked, but it's whatever, because I'm about to wash her. And by that, I'm gonna like separate all the braids, which is gonna be a little bit, but it's whatever. So yeah. Is she worth the $25? Honestly, no. I think all of the core dolls, like all Monster High dolls, are priced like around $3 to $5 more than what they are, or like what they should be. So, yeah. Personally, I think she should be $20, but she isn't. But it's, who am I to judge? Because it's not that big of a price difference from what I think is worth it. So, from Reading Supreme, I grant you a wonderful, glorious, fantabulous day. Toodles!